Hi Sutras, welcome back. This is Digan Chadha from Coinsutra. Crypto NFT art started mooning by the end of 2020 and still doesn't show any signs of stopping. The sector has minted a stream of new millionaires and billionaires last year. If you also scratch your head when you hear a piece of digital land or art being sold for millions of dollars, then this is the right video for you, as we will discuss what NFTs are and why they are so valuable in the digital world. Because we will discuss the most basic concepts related to this sector, this guide is perfect for a beginner. Now let's get started. Non-fungible tokens are blockchain-based crypto tokens that represent non-fungible items. Therefore, first we need to understand what these non-fungible items are. Fungibility is the ability of a good to be interchanged with other goods of the same type. For example, if you lend me $1 for a day and I return that to you the next day, you are not going to expect the same piece of paper that you gave me, right? Any dollar would do. You are more concerned about the value of the dollar than that specific dollar. When the value of an item is superior to the specifics of that item, it is a fungible item. For example, currency notes, gold bar, etc. Therefore, on the basis of fungibility, products can be categorized into three parts: fungible items, semi-fungible items, and non-fungible items. We just discussed fungible items. Anything which is 100% interchangeable with a similar thing is fungible. For example, a $5 note is interchangeable with either another $5 note or 5 $1 notes. By default, anything is rarely fungible. Most of the things are non-fungible with a degree of fungibility attached to it. Even a currency note with your lucky serial number is non-fungible. Semi-fungible items represent anything which is fungible within a category. For example, a particular pen, soap, shampoo, cold cream, etc. Suppose you go to the supermarket to purchase a L'Oreal shampoo. If there are 100 pieces of L'Oreal shampoo lying on the shelf, you will be indifferent about which shampoo you should pick up. However, because you want a L'Oreal shampoo only, you will not be indifferent while purchasing a Head and Shoulders shampoo. Most goods are semi-fungible unless they are truly unique and scarce. If an item is truly scarce and unique, it would be a non-fungible item. Mona Lisa painting, a pair of shoes worn by Michael Jordan, crockery set used by Queen Elizabeth are all examples of non-fungible items. These are unique because they have an attached history to them, and scarcity of these items make them valuable. Uniqueness comes from age, beauty, rarity, condition, utility, personal emotional connection, or any other unique feature. Now, non-fungible items can be of two types. It can either be physical, such as furniture, jewelry, paintings, etc., or it can be digital, such as domain name, email address, digital avatar, digital art, a song, or even a movie. Now, when we talk about digital non-fungible items, it has a specific problem that NFT solves. It's the problem of digital ownership. Ownership of a physical item is easy. You pay for a physical non-fungible item such as a painting, you get possession of that painting, and now you can place it in your room. In simple words, in case of a physical product, you get possession, but it gets tricky in case of a digital item. There is no possession. So it's not very clear whether you own an asset or rent it. I'll explain these with few simple examples. If you are a Netflix user, do you own the movies or just have access to them? Similarly, if you purchase a gun in Call of Duty, do you really own that gun? Or if you buy a website domain, did you buy it or you are just renting it with annual renewal charges? The answer is that we do not own these products. The respective platforms can restrict our access on their will. It's just like renting a car or a house. This is also known as illusion of ownership. Ownership of digital assets in the real world is mostly an illusion and is nothing more than a right to access. So what can be the possible solution? How can we truly own a digital asset? Think. Spoiler alert. Blockchain. Blockchain technology solves a crucial problem through which individuals can exchange value over a computer network. The exchange can be monitored, verified, and enforced, all without the need for a centralized governance institution. When a digital file is available on the internet, data about its true ownership is absent. The creators cannot see how and where their work is being used. Thus, there was a need to establish clear ownership rights and facilitate payment processes wherever required. Every time a digital product is embedded in a blockchain ledger, a crypto token is issued to represent its access and ownership rights. Further, this token is programmable and contains details of the artist who has created this digital product. Make a wild guess what this token is called. It's Non-Fungible Token, or NFT. A non-fungible token is a certificate of authenticity and proof of ownership of a digital or physical non-fungible asset. An NFT is created or minted on a blockchain and represents ownership rights of a non-fungible item. Whoever owns the token has rights to the respective non-fungible item. This ownership can be transferred by buying or selling NFTs in the open marketplaces. First ever NFTs were created on the Ethereum blockchain that pioneered and standardized the ownership of digital assets through these tokens. Currently, there are three types of crypto tokens on the Ethereum blockchain. First is ERC20 tokens. These tokens are used for fungible items. ETH, SAND, MANA, UNI are all ERC20 tokens. Next is ERC721 tokens. These tokens are used for non-fungible items. Bored Apes, CryptoPunks, CryptoKitties are all examples of ERC721 tokens. And the last is ERC1155 tokens. These tokens are used for semi-fungible items. This token standard is mostly used by blockchain-based gaming projects. In-game items such as avatars are non-fungible. However, in-game currency or other common assets are either fungible or semi-fungible. Therefore, to cater to all these three categories of assets, ERC1155 token standard is used. Now let's understand how and where these NFTs can be used and why people are going gung-ho about it. The first use case of NFTs is as a digital art. Some examples of digital art NFTs are BAYC, CryptoPunks, CloneX, etc. The latest highest sale of Bored Ape was made for $2.75 million. Many celebrities such as Paris Hilton, Justin Bieber, Neymar, Jimmy Fallon have already purchased these apes and are leaving no opportunity to flaunt them.
You did? Mm-hmm. This is your
mine.
ape.
Yeah,
We debuted.
It's really cool. Like the hat, the shades.
And what? How did you pick? Because you can pick your ape.
Yes, I was going through a lot of them, and I was like, I want something that like kind of reminds me of me, but this one, it does. I think we made like another version of it where he takes the hat off and blonde hair comes out. So,
Yeah, because you can do it now whatever you want.
Animated version.
We're part of the same. We're part of the same community. We're both apes.
I love it.
This is my ape.
It's yours. Yours is so cool. I love the red heart sunglasses. I love the captain hat.
It reminded me of me a little bit because I wear striped shirts. I've worn these heart sunglasses because my daughters, just as a joke, they have them, and as a joke, I put them on. So I've done this. And I love yacht rock and being breezy. So I'm like, yeah, that kind of, and I like the blue. Dude, look at us.
They look like they could be friends.
They're buddies.
Not only this, BAYC also gives intellectual property rights to its NFT holders. The owner of BAYC 9797 has made a music video of his ape.
This is not a gimmick, wallet full of digits. I was putting work in, when they did it, they was slipping. Twitter full of GMs, Discord full of spam. Spend a little savings on a project worth a lot of bands. Now I can take a flight anywhere, MetaMask sign anywhere. I can cop a Bored Ape, join a yacht club, they don't understand. People throw advice at the boy, but I don't take advice anymore. Probably cop a spaceship with some subwoofers and some lasers and take it to the moon.
The video already has 2 million views. How dope it is. Using blockchain, it is faster and cheaper to verify the true creator of an art. At the same time, the artist will be able to enjoy the royalty of the future sales of his art, something that was missing for long. Just to let you know, BAYC artist has a 2.5 share in all BAYC future sales. She can probably retire and sip pina coladas in Caribbean for the rest of her life. These apes will take care of all. The next use case of NFTs is in the metaverse. Metaverse is a complete digital world where you can do and experience things similar to a real world. A metaverse is separated into a number of pieces of land. This land can be bought and sold as NFT. Decentraland, the Sandbox, and Somnium Space are some popular examples of blockchain metaverse projects. A piece of virtual land was recently sold on the Sandbox for $4.3 million. For better understanding, we will create a separate video on metaverse. In addition to this, to give a celeb touch, Snoop Dogg purchased a land in the Sandbox metaverse and hosted a metaverse party. He is also launching his avatar NFTs on the platform. Further, Adidas has also purchased a land on Sandbox to open a market for merchandise for these avatars. Many big institutions are betting big on the metaverse ecosystem and thus have started building their projects on these virtual lands. The next use case of NFTs is in-game items. Traditional gaming systems gave gaming companies a complete control of their in-game items. A buyer of these items could only have access to them. If a game is shut down, a user would lose access to his in-game items. NFTs changed the game. Now, a player can have complete ownership of these in-game items. For example, a weapon purchased in Fortnite cannot be used on any other platform or cannot be sold by you. In a blockchain-based ecosystem, you own a gun NFT which gives you complete rights on the gun. You can either sell it in the secondary market or use it in another blockchain-based game. This created a new gaming economy. However, this interoperability ecosystem of NFTs is still under development. Axie Infinity, the Sandbox, and Gala games are some of the popular examples of blockchain-based games where you can purchase NFTs of the in-game items. This created a new concept of play-to-earn games. Earning from these games is sufficient for people to leave their day jobs and play these games full-time. Not kidding. The next use case is music NFTs. NFTs also empower music artists. Songs, albums, music, lyrics, and sound bites can all be NFTs. These NFTs can either be sold only as music collection or combined with some other form of art. This allows artists to skip big controlling record labels and make direct sale to their community. Last year, King of Leon became the first band to release an album as an NFT. The NFTs were sold for $1.45 million. A Dutch DJ, Don Diablo, sold a full-length concert film for $1.26 million. Justin Blau, also known as 3Lau, sold a collection of albums which consisted 33 NFTs for $11.7 million. The future of NFTs looks more of a multimedia than just images. For that, music will be an integral part of the ecosystem. Audius, a blockchain-based music streaming platform, is exactly doing this. It is a Spotify-like platform with the difference that here artists can monetize their content directly without any intermediary or record labels. And the last use case I would talk about is the domain names. Traditional domains such as .com or .org can never be truly purchased. They can only be rented through a domain name provider, and till the time you keep paying the renewal charges, you would have access to the domain name. NFT-based domain name doesn't need renewal, and owner of the NFT owns the domain name forever. .eth, .crypto, and .sol are some of the popular domain names. Ethereum name service, Unstoppable Domains, and Bonfida are some popular NFT domain name service providers. Other than this, there are infinite number of use cases which are being developed every day. Undoubtedly, NFTs revolutionized true digital ownership. However, the same technology can be used for physical items as well. A number of physical real estate has been sold as NFT. This would save us from endless amount of paperwork and stamp duty. Literally, sky is the limit for what NFTs can do. Now let's understand the features of a non-fungible token. For starters, NFTs are non-fungible and represent ownership rights of a unique item. The next is transferability. Transfer of a digital non-fungible item can simply be done by transfer of its respective NFT. And the last is programmability. NFT creators have an option to collect royalties each time these NFTs change hands. Thus, a particular creation would be able to pay its creator for a very long time. However, NFTs have some limitations as well. The first is the copyright infringement. NFT space has seen a number of high-value NFT art projects which have been copied by imposters. There is a lack of proper system to address this issue. The next is the authentication of the non-fungible item. Whether a non-fungible item linked to an NFT is authentic or not. For example, I can copy a Bored Ape image and create an NFT and sell it to you. Although many secondary marketplaces such as OpenSea or LooksRare verify these art collections, there are a number of projects which are still unverified. And the last issue is the liquidity of these NFTs in the secondary marketplaces. NFTs are not as liquid as other crypto tokens such as BTC or ETH. Due to this low liquidity, it may take some time before you are able to sell your NFTs on the marketplaces. We have a separate video where you can learn about different NFT marketplaces. Owning an NFT is a new cool of today's pop culture, and it makes business sense as well. We think that NFT is a revolutionary technology and it will be slowly and gradually integrated in our daily lives. This will give an ecosystem where owner would truly own his or her assets without any restrictions from organizations or authorities. If you want to kickstart your NFT investment journey, then Harsh has created an in-depth video to help you with that. You must watch it. I hope this video was helpful for you. Subscribe to Coinsutra newsletter to get your free crypto trading ebook. Further, subscribe to this channel to get more such videos and tutorials. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, peace out.